what's going on? You Larry?
Yes,
All right, I'm Mike. This is Frank.
How you doing? Nice to meet you.
We met some scrappers down the road.
Right.
And they said that your father had passed away. He was a collector.
Oh,
and that you were thinking about selling a few things.
Yes, I am. My dad's name is Harold Snow, but he's been known as Hank Snow for years and years, but he's not the singing ranger, Hank. He just passed away a year ago. We can go in this garage door over here that's open.
This one?
Uh-huh.
Oh, he's holding out on us.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Awesome. This is the kind of freestyle pick that makes me love what I do.
Frank's a Cadillac guy. There's a Cadillac, there's a Model A, and then there's a Model T. Let's think how old this car is.
That's 19.
I mean, he started making Model Ts in '08, and this is an '11.
Early Model T stuff is hard to find, and it can get real expensive.
Has it got the original motor in it?
Oh, yeah.
I've stepped over a lot of Model Ts. I mean, I'm not really truly versed in every form and fashion of them, but this is a 1911, and the earlier Model Ts will command some money. When's the last time the Model A ran?
Somewhere between 3 to 4 years ago.
Model Ts were made from 1908 to 1927. Then they came out with the Model A.
Yeah,
So are these two cars that you thought about selling?
Yeah. This one and
I
that.
think if that car was rolling down the road with the type of restoration that's on it,
Right.
that's like a $15,000 car.
Mm-hmm.
This car here, you know, the Model A Coupe, again, an older restoration, but I like the older restorations on something like this. You know, I mean, I think to the right guy, like at that very end of the rainbow on this thing, if it's running, driving down the road, and like he has to have it, it's with this restoration and some of the bangs in the body and everything, it's a $10,000 car at the high side. Here's what I'd do. For both cars, 18,000 bucks. Tell me what you're thinking.
Is it possible you could do maybe 18.5? That's for both of them.
I noticed the camber of that front wheel is like, the
Yeah.
front
Well, you
wheel's
notice
like
the chip
laying
out of
over.
the tire, too?
The what?
Chip out of the tire.
All right, I'll be back in just a second.
What's that right there?
Yeah, it needs tire. There's a hunk gone
That's gone.
Frank's looking at the car, and he's such an eagle eye. He's really starting to pay attention to things because most of the cars he buys, he loses money on. You tell me, what do you think?
I'd stick, I mean, 18, I'd stay right there. You're gonna have at least probably $800 to $1,000 a piece shipping them. So there's an extra $2,000 on top of it.
Each car.
This hasn't been ran for 4 or 5 years, so you never know.
Here's the way I'm breaking it down. I think I can sell the Model T if everything goes right, the stars align, 15,000 bucks. So I have to be able to buy the Model T for 12,000 bucks, and the $15,000 is if it doesn't have anything majorly wrong with it, you know? So that's what I'm speculating. For something like this, I'm always calculating risk. Now on the Model A, running, driving, jump in it, it's 10,000 bucks. So I have to be able to buy the Model A for like 6,000 bucks, you know? And then I gotta figure shipping. Where do you go? Oh, you got tires. You got tires.
Yeah.
Set of brand new ones.
Pretty well new tires. You can tell by the tread on these.
I'll tell you what, if you throw the tires in, I'd do 18.2
18.2.
for the two cars.
All right, that'll work.
You do it?
That'll do it.
All right.
Appreciate that.
This is a big deal, man. We got a Model T, we got a Model A. For us driving around the countryside and getting a lead for some scrappers, you know, we did pretty good for ourselves here. I can't wait to get these cars back, figure out exactly what's wrong, get them fired up, and get them back into circulation. That's what it's all about. Hey, man.
I think that was it.
Thank you. Your dad was a hell of a guy. I mean, I really feel like I got to know him today, you know, walking around seeing his photos and cruising through the place.
I get the same feeling when I come up here. Mike and Frank, they salvage a lot of stuff that would normally go in somebody's junk pile. They're very knowledgeable guys, and I know that these things will be taken care of and appreciated.
All right, buddy, peace.
All right, now.
It's like a day-to-day treasure hunt. I'm out there looking for rusty gold. I'm looking for the unusual and impossible.
It's back roads, it's dumpster diving, it's flea markets, it's people's homes.